Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Soji Sakata. I'm a gender-fluid cat cybernetic VTuber, and today we're doing another epic rap battles of history reaction. Now, I apologize right off the bat. I had to miss again last week. I did not upload. I posted on the community page about it. I was getting a new graphics card in my computer last week, and unfortunately, I was still getting things set up. I'm happy to report I am upgraded now from a GTX 1070 to an RTX 4070 Super. So my PC is in a lot better shape. It was worth the week off to get the that major upgrade done. Computer working much faster and more efficiently now. So, but anyways, let's get to why we showed up here in the first place. This is the next one up on the list. It'll be a double header tonight. This first one is going to be Vlad the Impaler versus Count Dracula. I remember this not being the best battle, but if I lean over here, you can see we got Mother Teresa versus Sigmund Freud also on deck tonight, which I am very excited about. That's one of my favorite battles. I'm not a psychology major, but in high school in college I took some psychology classes, and I really enjoyed them, so that's going to be a fun battle. Oh, also, since we're doing Dracula, I brought out my Project Guardian Sentinel mode tonight. It's kind of got a vampire theme to it, but it seemed appropriate for this battle. So, without further ado, I'm going to do a quick audio check here. I need a little bit more. Alright, let's get into it. Vlad the Impaler, Count Dracula, let's go. Love the wolf in the background. That is one of my biggest problems with this battle. Vlad the Impaler, I feel like, was really good. This looks like some Spirit Halloween stuff, though. This is like one of the few times I feel like they didn't... I get what they were going for, but I feel like it's a little cliche, you know? Yeah, now that... Whoops, I went too far. Now, I feel like that's a lot more, like, period correct. It looks more legit. And the wooden stake, I love that, because he's getting ready to kill Dracula, and of course you kill vampires with wooden stakes. That is a great... Of course, and he's also the impaler, so he would impale people on sticks. Great reference there. I like that.
Imagine forests of corpses dripping on a buffet. You call that a nightmare, I call that a Tuesday. Vlad Dracula, spawn of the devil, dipping my bread in your weeping blood vessels.
Ho 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 ho. Oh man, what a hit on that one. I love how he starts that off. Because that would be, I mean, Vlad the Impaler killed. I don't know what the official number is, but we're going to say a lot of people. So yeah, forests of corpses dripping on a buffet. But I love how he uses the, his, like, Vlad was, I think he was, like, European, Persian, no, Persian's Asia. I'm not sure, but he's got that accent. And I love how he used the buffet instead of buffet, like we would say here in America. He uses buffet, so he can rhyme with Tuesday. That's a fun flip with the accent. And I love, you call that a nightmare, I call that a Tuesday. That's kind of a... Again, that's something, it has a source, but I don't know what it is. But it's kind of becoming like a pop culture, a famous line. You know, to you, it was the worst day in history. To me, it was Tuesday. And it's like, it's just the scale of things. You know, one person's nightmare is another person's everyday life. I love that play. And then, of course, Vlad Dracula. No, wait, what did he say? Oh, yeah. Was his name Dracula? If it is, I didn't know that. If his name is Vlad Dracula, that's even cooler. Spawn of the devil, dipping my blood wow, I can talk tonight. Dipping my bread in your weeping blood vessels. That is something Vlad the Impaler would do. He's messed up like that.
Dracula, spawn of the devil, dipping my bread in your weeping blood vessels. Scorch the earth from Hungary to Wallachia. I inspire fear, you inspire Count Chocula. Step to the Turks and the body started dropping. Put my foot on ottomans like I was furniture shopping.
I haven't seen this battle in a long time. I forgot about that line. That is a really clever line because, yes, Vlad the Impaler was very much a problem for the Ottomans. And, yeah, there is also the... It's like a footstool is what they call is what we would call it. But it's an Ottomans, and I love he impaled the Ottomans. The visual gag there. I absolutely love that. What was the other line he started? Yeah, scorch the earth from Hungary to Wallachia. I don't know where Wallachia was, but that was, I'm sure ERB knows their stuff there. That would be the path, like Alexander the Great when he went through and conquered that area. That would have been Vlad the Impaler's basically path of devastation, kind of like a tornado. What was that? Yeah. I inspire fear, you inspire Count Chocula. That's actually a pretty good disc, because, yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, nobody ever thinks of Vlad the Impaler as, like, cartoonish or anything other than savage. Whereas Count Dracula, I mean, Scooby-Doo, Count Chocula... Yeah, that's not a good look for Dracula there. Definitely Vlad's got the worst image.
I save my stakes. No need.
Oh, wait, I forgot the Ottoman line. Step to the Turks, and the body started dropping. Put my foot on Ottomans. Like, yeah, so I'm guessing when he went up against the Turks, he was just killing them left and right. And, he's also doing the same thing with the Ottomans. Just like he's furniture shopping.
A crucifix.
Whoops, I forgot to rewind it.
Furniture shopping. I save my stakes. No need crucifix. I kill you with Olive Garden, garlic breadsticks.
Again, a line I forgot about. I love that. Yeah, because of course that's another thing that can ward off zombies. They say, or not zombies, vampires. They say it's silver, crucifixes, garlics, really, garlic, and then wooden stakes is what you can kill them with, or silver bullet works too, I think. I don't know. I don't do a ton of vampire stuff, but I love that. I'll kill you with Olive Garden garlic breadsticks, because he's like, yeah, I don't even need a wooden stake or a silver bullet. Just a little bit of garlic from these breadsticks will do enough to get, yeah, you're that weak. Also, shout out to Olive Garden garlic breadsticks. Holy crap. Probably the best thing they have on the menu, unless you have a Fazoli's nearby. If you have a Fazoli's in your area, that's some seriously good stuff. Check it out sometime.
I butcher men, women, and children like cows. Put more meat on swords than Fogo de Chao.
Oh, Fogo de Chao. I believe he is the chef that is, of course, always has, like, just steaks that he's cooking on a sword or something to that effect. That's, yeah, and that would be, being that Vlad is the Impaler, that's exactly what he would do. He would just put a bunch of meat on a sword like he's Fogo de Chao. That's a pretty good one. I like that.
Children like cows. Put more meat on swords than Fogo de Chao. Does this mic still work after that blah blah blah? Check 1, 2.
Yeah. Dracula, I get what they were going for here, but I don't... It doesn't seem right. It's like... Whoops. What on earth? Oh, that's all it was. Sorry, my computer's giving me a little trouble here at the moment. I'm getting pop-up, like... Oh, it was virus protection. Okay, never mind. We're good. But yeah, like I said, with the way that Dracula's portrayed, it's not my favorite version of it. It's like it's not the best thing I can. I have my problems with it.
Flex of a rear spearing princeling can.
Whoa! I missed that line. This mic still. Of course, he's doing the mic check thing. After that, blah blah blah, and then why are we bringing the Count from Sesame Street into this? That's a weird thing to go.
The flex of a rear spearing princeling can't vex me, 'cause I nibble necks and I make it look sexy.
What is that rhyme scheme there? Hang on a minute. What? The lyrics are at the bottom and I keep missing it. The flex of a rear spearing princeling can't vex me. Oh, rear spearing. Okay, why did I keep hearing spearling? I'm like, what is that? That's a car, I think. Yeah, the McMurtry Spearling is a car. That's why I'm getting it confused in my head. A rear spearing princeling can't vex. Oh yeah, because of course that's how he would impale. Okay, but I don't like the diss on that again. Like, okay, yeah. If you're not worried about having a giant wooden stake shoved up your rear end, which, again, that's how you kill a vampire, with a wooden stake. So that would be especially bad for somebody like Dracula. And he's saying, that doesn't bother me because I nibble necks and make it look sexy. Like, I could see, okay, you know, if... It's just like, there's got to be a better way to come back at that. I don't like that comeback.
Because I nibble necks and I make it look sexy. I'm universally known for intrigue and desire. I shape-shift into mist and bone when all the riders. Slick hair, pop collar, and a damn nice cape. While you've got less taste than an and rice cake. Your rhymes are empty like I leave vascular systems. I'd grant you the privilege of being Dracula's victim, but the thought of biting you makes me get nauseous. You don't look like the type that's keen on neck washes.
Okay, that's better, at least. There we go. I could let that go for a while. I'm universally known for intrigue and desire. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there is the slight romance thing with Dracula that some people get, but, like, I mean, what I think of is, well, Halloween costumes, so... It's alright, kind of good. I do like the Bone Winona Ryder line, though. That's good. That's good. At least we're getting somewhere. You know, he's like, hey, you know, you've never had a movie made about you. I got a movie with Winona Ryder, and we're getting it on. Like that's at least a good flex there. And the slick hair, pop collar, and a damn nice cape. I mean, sure, that's your outfit, but like, what does that have to do with anything in this rhyme? I don't. It's just a filler bar. I mean, it sets up the, well, you have less taste than an Anne Rice cake. I guess, again, like, it's kind of a generic diss you could throw at anybody. What is it? Your rhymes are empty like I leave vascular systems. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a better line from Dracula. I like it. And I'd grant you the privilege of being Dracula's victim, but the thought of biting you makes me get nauseous. You don't look like the type that's keen on neck washes. So much better on the second half of Dracula's first verse. Now he's actually making relevant, like, statements and claims. They're not as funny, but I like it because it's like, you know, okay, at least we're talking, you know, like, even Dracula doesn't want to bite your neck because you're disgusting and gross. That's a way more relevant line. I like it better there. And then, of course, rhymes are empty like I leave vascular systems. Yeah, that's pretty good, you know. Okay, at least we've got some, like, ties to what Dracula actually does rather than just rice cakes. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Correct me if I'm missing something here, but, like, what does the fact that he's got a nice cape and rice cakes have to do with anything? It just seems like a lazy bar. Whoops.
Nauseous. You don't look like the type that's keen on neck washes. Did you shapeshift those punchlines? Because they missed. Feels like your reflection. It doesn't exist.
I'm already... Now, Vlad comes in, hard-hitting again, and I love it. So much better on this verse. I love that. Did you shapeshift those punchlines? Because they missed. And you notice it's spelled M-I-S-T. Because, of course, that is... Dracula can shapeshift. And I believe... Isn't one of the things he can do is shapeshift... Is it into mist, or is there mist that comes through when he shapeshifts? His shapeshifting and mist go hand in hand. So that's awesome that he's like, did you evaporate those punchlines? Because they missed. Like, that's such a good... I think that's what it is he turns to mist when it's happening or something. I don't know, but it's a great double on mist. And your skills like your reflection, it doesn't exist. Of course, vampires don't have a reflection. And that's portrayed here with his reflection moving and him not. I love the visual on that. Vlad is so much better in this battle.
Because they missed. Skills like your reflection. It doesn't exist. Turn your taint to a tiz. When I put a stick through ya. Seen a sucker this soft. It's Dracula.
Ooh. Yeah, Banicula is a... Oh, who is that? I'm going to look it up real quick. I read these books, or at least a part of it, in middle school. But it's been so long ago now. Wait, there's a TV series on about this now? All I knew was the books. Of course, Banicula gets its name from Dracula. I didn't know there was a TV series now. Banicula book. I'll be darned. But yeah, it's a book series about a vampire bunny, I think? Yeah, vampire rabbit, who sucks the juice out of vegetables. Huh. Okay. But at least that's got some... That's good, yeah, because if you're not as good as... I just realized my screen's off. There we go. Oh, I still have Sonia's overlap. I'm full of problems tonight. Bear with me. This is a scuffed reaction for sure, but I'm doing it. You're getting it as it is, because I'm not redoing this. I'm giving you my honest first take, and if it's scuff, it's scuff. Welcome to the show. Sorry about it if you don't like it. But yeah, that's a good bar again there, because, you know, he's like, I haven't seen a sucker this soft. Calling him a sucker, but also vampires are... They suck blood. And, you know, since Banicula, which of course is a little vampire rabbit, that's way less of a threat. That's honestly kind of adorable. And then turn your taint to a tiz. That's, I don't have to explain that one. I think you get what, because he says, when I put a stick through you. Yeah, that's a sexual double. I'm not even going into the detail on that one. If you get it, you get it. If you don't look it up. Do yourself a favor.
Beats by Count Dracula. You're smoking Dracula. I dunk on your Wackula. Raps like I'm Shacula. I'm Vlad the bone. Vlad the hot nailer. Vlad that commits heinous acts on rats. As the jailer.
Jesus. My favorite stupid rhyme scheme. Yet most replayed, it says. I wonder why. It's the stupidest rhyme scheme, because he's just doing the Snoop Dogg thing, where Snoop adds, you know, izzle at the end of everything to make it rhyme. But, so he's just going with Acula, like on the back of Dracula. He's using that as the rhyme, and I love it. So, get beat by Count Dracula, you're smoking Cracula, and dunk on your Wackula, raps like I'm Shacula. Oh, I don't know who came up with that line, but I love it. That's probably my favorite line in the battle. And then Vlad, who commits heinous acts on rats. Ask the jailer. I'm guessing he was captured at some point, and of course, being the twisted mind that he was, probably was doing very nasty things to rats. I don't even want to know. I think Vlad drank a lot of blood, so maybe that was how he was satiating that. Vlad the Impaler. Oh, he was the from Hungary to Wallachia. He was the ruler of Wallachia. That makes sense. Wow, I'm looking at pictures. They really nailed the impression. That's impressive. Yeah, his last name was actually Vlad Dracula. I'll be darned. That's awesome. So yeah, they were right on that too. I'm glad I looked that up. I wanted to know.
You leached my name, you pale son of a bitch. And your weak ass gets beat by the sun at the beach. Your slick hair and cape are all flappy razzle dazzle. But at the end of the day, you're a bat. And that's only half a battle.
And the smoke doesn't stop coming. Vlad is goes so hard on this. I love that. You leached my name, you pale son of a bitch. Of course, leeches suck blood. So another double, which is awesome. But calling him a pale son of a bitch, which of course, vampires in lore have very pale white skin, and but he follows that up by you're so pale that you get beat by the sun at the beach. Normally, what's a vacation to most people, that would be a death sentence to a vampire. Of course, they're not able to go out in the sun. I love that. And your slick hair and cape. And I love he throws shade at the one thing I hated in the last verse. Yeah, your slick hair and cape, you've got them, but they're just razzle-dazzle. They don't help you with anything. Because at the end of the day, you're a bat. Which, of course, vampires turn into bats. And that's only half a battle. The word bat is literally only half of the word battle. 6 letters, the first 3 is bat. I love that. Vlad just absolutely coming with the smoke and not stopping.
Wow, I did not know that you could read. That's great. Now let's see if you can bleed. Ha! You thought the sun could kill me? Not true. I'm the vampire so cold they call me Nosferatu.
Okay. I like the Nosferatu line. I know it's, so cold. Every rapper, I think, has said they're as cold as a cold at some point. But because they have Nosferatu, he plays off of it with Nosferatu, which is a fun new way to spin it. It's like, if you're going to make the same joke that others have made in the past, switch it up a little, make it interesting. And I like the fact that they did. I like that. But again, wow, I did not know that you could read. That's great. Let's see if you can bleed. I mean, he's calling him dumb. Like, wow, I didn't know you were smart enough to read. So I guess that's not horrible. But, like, of everything Vlad the Impaler did, he was like around in the 1400s. Literacy was not as big back then. Like, I don't get why that's... That'd be like me going back to, ancient times and being like, wow, you guys don't know English. Well, yeah. Like, again, a line that, unless I'm missing something, I don't get. And then, you thought the sun could kill me? Not true. I thought the sun could kill vampires. Am I wrong on that? Vampires, sunlight. Yeah. Sunlight is one of the many popularized weaknesses of vampires. It's not actually from folklore, as many Oh, okay. Yeah, sunlight is a weakness to vampires is not actually from folklore, as many types of vampires can survive fine in sunlight. And traditional folklore rarely mentions sunlight at all. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good comeback. He's like, hey, yeah, you're just going off pop culture. That's not actually true. Okay, I'll give him that. That's way better. So that's a good comeback then with you thought the sun could kill me. Yeah, that's not true. That's just myth. That's just modern pop culture. I like that comeback better
My
now.
syllable delivery is devilishly intricate. I rocked the house once I'm invited into it.
And yeah, I like the bar again. My syllable delivery is devilishly intricate. I feel like that's a reference to something and I don't know it. But I like how he actually gets very dictive with it. I don't think that's the right word. His diction gets very, very, precise. My syllable delivery is devilishly intricate. I love how he gets very, very on top of the words to make sure that he is actually intricate with his syllable delivery. That's a fun part of it. And then, I rock the house once I'm invited into it. I love and hate that bar because, yes, vampires cannot cross the threshold of your house unless you actually invite them in. So, fun fact, if you're in your home or you're in somewhere where it's not public, you're safe from vampires because as long as you don't invite them in, you're good. So, yeah, fun fact there. But also pointing out one of your biggest weaknesses to your opponent, that it's like, yeah, I can't come into the house unless you invite me. It's like, I, shoot yourself in your own foot. It's like shooting your opponent through yourself. Yes, you hurt them, but at your own cost. Again, not my favorite line.
Here's a tidbit that you can stick a stake up. You're losing so bad, you should join Team Jacob. Renfield.
Yes, master.
Call a doctor. Not sure, because Vlad the Impaler has just been skewered.
I get the line, you know, call a doctor, not Seward. That's a reference I'm afraid I don't know. I don't know who Seward is. Because Vlad the Impaler's just been skewered. A fun play on Vlad the Impaler's name. I like it. But I would give him more points for that line if he had really thrown any other really good digs at Vlad. He didn't really get as much. It's just not as, like, it hits hard when it's like, yo, I beat you. It's like, okay, how? Well, I beat you. Yeah, how? No, I just beat you. It's like, okay, yeah, nah. And then you're losing so bad, you should join Team Jacob. Oh, the Twilight bars. Yeah. Just for the Twilight bars alone. Not that Dracula had any chance of winning anyways, but it's like, that's the final nail in the coffin. Don't bring up Twilight. Vlad the Impaler wins. No question. There's your big winner, Vlad the Impaler, all day long. No ties here today. That's definitive. So, at least for me. If you have a different opinion, let me know why. And I'll probably respectfully disagree with you. So, anyways, I'm going to end this recording and get on to Mother Teresa versus Sigmund Freud. So, for you guys, it'll be whenever you watch the next video. For me, I'll see you in about, 40 seconds. My name's Soji, and I'm out. We'll catch you on the next one.